In this video, we will discuss about the introduction to the OBE system and the knowledge profile, attitude profile, competency and different skills. So if you have any questions or regarding the knowledge profile or the attitude profile, competency, assessments, then you can write email to the given email address or you can ask in the comment box. So what is knowledge? So we need to know how can we define the knowledge, that is the qualification framework. Knowledge is described as theoretical and or factual, or you can say knowledge means the outcome of the acquisition, assimilation, comprehension and application of information through learning activities. Knowledge is the body of concepts, facts, principles, theories and practices that is related to a field of work or study. Knowledge is described as theoretical, factual and practical. So this is defined by PQF 2015. Recognizing and comprehending terminology, facts, methods, trends, classifications, structures or theories. It involves learning as well as demonstrating what has been learned. The demonstration of a specific knowledge is invariably by means of work done based on that knowledge. So that is IEA 2021. The second is the skills. So skills are described as cognitive, involving the use of logical, intuitive and creative thinking, and practical, involving manual dexterity and the use of methods, materials, tools and instruments. So EQF 2018. Skills mean the ability to apply knowledge and use know-how to complete tasks and solve problems critically, creatively and constructively. The demonstration of a specific knowledge is invariably by means of work done based on that knowledge, i.e. Third is competency, that is responsibility and autonomy is described as the ability of the learner to apply knowledge and skills autonomously and with responsibility. Competence means the demonstrated ability to acquire and use knowledge, skills, competencies and personal, social and or methodological abilities in work or study situations and in professional and personal development. A professionally or occupationally competent person has the attributes necessary to perform the activities within the profession or occupation to the standards expected in independent employment or practice. IEA outlines a professional competence profile for each using a set of attributes corresponding largely to the graduate attributes but with different emphasis. So what is the knowledge profile? We need to know that how many knowledge profile we have and how can we define each knowledge profile and how can we map each knowledge profile with different course learning outcomes as correspondingly the program learning outcomes corresponding to the program educational objective. Pakistan Engineering Council defines knowledge profile, often designated as WK. WK means Washington Accord Knowledge Profile 1 through WK 8-9 based on the Washington Accord guidelines. These profiles dictate the specific depth and nature of the mathematical, scientific and engineering knowledge a graduate must acquire to solve complex engineering problems. So knowledge profile 1 or WK1, which is associated with natural sciences, and you can say a systematic theory based understanding of the natural sciences applicable to the engineering discipline, that is physics, chemistry, etc. WK2, that is mathematics, conceptually based mathematics, numerical analysis, statistics and formal aspect of computer and information science to support modeling and analysis. WK3, that is engineering fundamentals, a systematic theory based formulation of engineering fundamentals required in the engineering discipline. WK4, that is specialist knowledge. Specialist knowledge that provides theoretical frameworks and bodies of knowledge for the accepted practice area. WK5, engineering design, knowledge that includes design methods and analytical tools specific to the design and development of solutions for complex engineering problems. WK6, engineering practice, knowledge of engineering practice and recognized tools, resources specific to the jurisdiction and discipline. WK7, engineers and society, awareness of the role of engineering in society, health, safety, legal and cultural issues. WK8, ethics and sustainability, understanding of professional engineering ethics and the environmental sustainability impact of complex engineering solutions. Like all these knowledge profiles are defined so that you can easily map each of them in your course learning outcomes. Attitude profile, that is usually called WK9, so which is ethics, inclusive behavior and conduct, knowledge of professional ethics, responsibilities and norms of engineering practice, awareness of the need for diversity by reason of ethnicity, gender, age, physical ability, etc., with mutual understanding and respect, and of inclusive attributes. Ethics means principles guiding rights versus wrong behavior in engineering practice. Inclusive behavior and conduct, action that ensures everyone, regardless of background or ability, is respected and valued. Professional ethics relate to the codes, responsibilities, and norms expected of engineer in their work. Responsibilities means duties towards society, the profession, colleagues, and clients. Norm of engineering and practice means accepted standards and best practices in the engineering professions. Like these are very important attributes that an engineer should have. If the engineer have all these attributes, then they can make a good and better society. Now, how knowledge and attitude profile will be implemented in OBE system? Like whatever we have the knowledge profile, then how can we adopt all those knowledge profile in the OBE system? The Washington Accord knowledge and attitude profile can be achieved in an engineering degree program through curriculum design, teaching methods, and assessment strategies that integrate theory, practice, and professional context. Like basically, you are doing the curriculum for a program, you are assigning some assessment methods, you are assigning some assessment strategies, you are defining some teaching methodologies. So if you integrate all of them in theory, practice, and professional context, then you will see that the program is running successfully. So what are the general program strategies? OBE centric curriculum, like you have to basically design that particular curriculum which should be based on OBE centric, or you can say map each knowledge profile to PLOs and CLOs. Second is active learning, means you should have labs, you should have simulations, you should adopt projects and case studies for applied understandings. Like in order to have better students or better products, you need to have active learning in your program. Third component is the assessment. What does that mean? Use a combination of exams, assignments, quizzes, design projects, CEPs, complex engineering problems, open-ended labs, and peer assessments to measure knowledge, skills, and attributes. Like if you have the assessment in your course, and the assessment basically based on these criterias, then you can see that the how students are performing very well. The fourth component is the continuous improvement. Like if you want to continually improve the program, then you have to have that component. So it means use assessment data to refine curriculum, you need to refine the teaching methodologies, and you need to improve your resources. So if you have all these four strategies in your program, then you can see that how well the OBE perform in your component, and you will see how well your program is adapted all the students, and your student will perform very well in the field, in the society, and to your towards your country.